There I go. And here I am. This theme tune takes you back. Yep. Is this pretend you're ZZ or a real game of CAH with real cards? Well, if this was with real cards, I would be with people. I mean, this wouldn't work with real cards, Mew. I mean, there would be two kind of versions we could play online. Either this, or Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator also has Cards Against Humanity, so this is Pix. They pretend you're ZZZ. Hey, Mark! Now, I will be having some music in the background, but since I came so late back home, I didn't have a chance of really setting up the playlist. So I'll have to go through here quickly to make sure that the playlist has the appropriate music for it, as in just the tunes that I had in mind that would be playing in the background. It's not gonna be any of the game music that you always hear in the beginning of my live streams. These are gonna be the royalty-free music that I have. I would have provided the linkety splinkety as well, but Jace caught me off guard apparently and just did it without me starting to explain how the game works. Hey there, Max! How you doing? Yeah, I can see that Goblin Prince and Mew are, already there. Because like I said, Jace jumped the gun with the linkage. But it's okay. It's okay. It's good to have people in there already. Since I have the game already set up and everything. So people just join. Still, 2 people can join in. We're gonna be playing with 6 people. Oh, we got Flutter Gabe. So the stream is still lagging behind by about 2 minutes. Really? 2 minutes? It's not supposed to be doing that. Quite the big of a lag, actually, if you ask me. Now let's see. So music. Let's put it on play. Might be a little bit too loud. I'll just. And yeah, he also has the this is Jace's own private server for the game, so no outsiders can join it. We're the only ones who can join this. All of you, me, everybody else who are here in the live stream. So we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get one more player who wants to join. Anybody, just click on the upper link to Jace's game. So actually, my game, because I started this game, so I'm the host. I'm the host with the most. I'm SpiderMwa. It's like an exotic name. And I hope that the window up there is the game window is good enough. Do you want to see the chat down here as well, or do you just want to see the game? Because as you can see, my cursor is going over there, but above these is where the game will be taking place. So do you want to just see the game itself, or do you want to see everything that is happening on the screen? It says capture cursor, but it's not showing it. Ah, there it is. So this is going to be the game window where we will see all the cards, but this shows all the people, and this is the chat that we can have together, all the players. Whole screen should be good. Okay, I just want to make sure that everybody just want what they want to see. Oh yeah, got the smooth jazz. I mean, I can easily keep my camera just down here because I will not be in the way of the game at all. Not even in the way of the chat. Plus people who are playing minimize height stream. Yes, you cannot watch the stream when you're playing because that would be cheating. You would see my cards and all of that. And I will do all the card reading as well, so don't start choosing the cards until I have spoken out loud all the choices, especially because you will be... Nathan joined. Good. So, Goblin, I will start to explain. This is how Cards Against Humanity works. So, this is where a black card will appear. The black card is the card that reads a text, and there is a blank spot on it. There can be black cards that have one blank, 2 blanks, or even 3 blanks. And those need to be filled with the white cards that you have in your hand. And there can be also, I have added 20 blank white cards, which means that they're blank. You add your own text to it. You just click on it, then you type the text on the prompt that shows up, press enter, and it will enter the card into as your selection. And once you have selected your white card, you just push the confirm selection over here. So, good so far, Goblin? You're following my instructions so far? I just want to make sure that Goblin still understands what I'm talking about. Yes, so far, good. So, the aim is to be as horrible or as funny as possible. Cards Against Humanity is all about, if you've ever heard of a card game called Apples to Apples. This is the more horrifying version of that game, which is you need to insert the white card as a choice for the blank in the black card. It is a word or a sentence missing from it. It could be like, I wonder what I will had. Like, let's get an example of a black card. Let's see. I mean, Jace has put already, he has the Cards Against Humanity bot set up on the Discord. He gave me the link for the bot and we have been using it for fun. So the blank card could be just a question like, he put there, what's the next Happy Meal toy? And for that you need to answer with one of your white cards. And you can be as funny as possible or as horrendous as possible, because this can be very insulting to all kinds of races, religion, anything in the world. Because there are no boundaries in this game. And one of the players will be the card czar, which is the one who will choose the winner card. And we will go in order. It will start, who knows who it will start. It always starts with random, but the one who is the czar will be choosing the white cards. And then the person who gets the point, well, that's it. You just get a point if you win. And we are playing for 8 points in total. So it's gonna be a very long game. But it's also lots of fun. So if you get a blank white card is when you type your answer. The blank white card is only for that. Otherwise, you just choose a card that you have on your deck. And you have about 7 or 8 white cards, I don't remember which, to choose from. So there's a lot of variety. Pandering to the card czar is a valid strategy. Yes, if you figure out the card czar's sense of humor, you can easily win the game. Last time when I did a live stream of this, Jace owned the game. He won all the time, and every time it came to me being the card czar, I always picked his card because he knows my sense of humor. He just knows where I go for. And if you're familiar with it, this is basically horrible Mad Libs. That also is a good explanation of this. This is Mad Libs gone wrong. Everyone who isn't playing, join the room as spectators and chat in there so we can see what you're saying. That's also a good point, because they will have the stream window closed. They cannot see everybody else talking. So there can be, I can put down a bigger spectator limit easily. so everybody could join the room if they want to as spectators. Like that. Now it's 20 spectators, but only 6 players. So if you have a totally blank white card, you can type any answer you like. Otherwise, you have to pick a pre-selected answer printed on a white card, right? Right, correct, exactly. You understand now. Good. That's all you need to know, Goblin. Otherwise, you just go with the flow, see what the black card is all about, and then pick up the best answer. And if you have a white card, try to think of something that works with the cards are. Do I have to shut down the Twitch stream? Yes, well, you don't need to shut it down, but you can just close it down. Don't totally close it. You can still hear me talking and you can listen to the music if you want to, but otherwise, don't watch it. At least, let's say that, don't watch the stream. Just minimize. Yeah, listen, don't watch. Yeah, just audio, no video, because otherwise you would be cheating because you can see my game and you can see my cards and you could easily just figure things out from there. So it's kind of a cheating thing then. So only those who are playing the game must minimize the stream. Yep, I will. Don't worry, Jace, I'm on it. There you go, Max. It's coming your way. Derp. It's very slow on the restream, yo. Or be me, whose sound is completely cut out, then just pretend you can hear the Mwa. Why do you have your sound off there, Mew? Can't play sound at all because of your grandparents or something? Oh, you did say on the chat there, on the game chat, that blame your grandparents' internet, you're gonna be silent. Okay. Also, the Game Grumps deck looks so tempting, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, but there's a lot of things here that I'm not sure if I want to put in, because not everybody knows the Game Grumps, or I would like to put in Rooster Teeth, but no, I don't think everybody knows Rooster Teeth. There's a lot of inside jokes from those both of those things, so not everybody watches them, so they wouldn't understand the joke in it. Only you and me, Mew, would understand the Game Grumps jokes that probably are, or actually are, in the deck. So that's why I'm not gonna be choosing. I'm just gonna be choosing things that people should know. I even put there Doctor Who because, hey, Doctor Who. I'm not sure if I want to put in anything else, although Visual said Polish translation needs review. Just be aware you have an important quick call in the next 20-30 minutes or so from a doctor regarding something important. If that happens, you'll have to take it. It'll only be a minute, just giving you a heads up. Don't worry, I have turned off the idle timer. So even if the game stops for the 1 minute or 2 that you need for the phone call, don't worry about it, we'll wait. But for now, is everybody ready? Everybody ready to start the game? If we are ready, players, minimize the stream window, please. You were just joking, I know. I'm sure you were. I figured that you were just joking about the Polish translation. I mean, what the heck is that even? But I chose enough of expansions in there, so we will have hundreds of cards to go through. But since we are now ready, I'm ready, Jace is ready. Everybody say who are playing, say ready in the chat for game members. Goblin is ready. Nathan, you ready? Gabe is ready. Nathan, Mew? Oh yeah, Mew cannot hear us. Well, good to go. All right. You're playing on a separate tab so you can't see the stream. Good. Good, good, good. At least you people can hear me. So let's start the game, shall we? Let's have fun. I didn't believe the rumors about blank until I saw the videos. And apparently Gabe is the czar. So, Gabe, do not choose the way we played this, do not choose the winning card until I have read through everything. I'm the one who reads them all. So until I have read all of them, that is when the card czar will choose the winner. Okay? Everybody in on this? I know it can get hectic and you might choose before I have read through everything, but let's try to keep it that way, that I read everything and then you choose the winner. Typing something here when it's good to choose? Nah. It always goes Goblin, it always goes in line, so in the next turn it's gonna be Nathan will be the card czar, and after that it's gonna be me, and then Jace, and then so on and so forth. Alrighty. So I didn't believe the rumors about blank until I saw the videos. What am I gonna choose? Yeah, it's good to choose now. It's a... So you mean, is there a turn order for selecting a white card, or do you just select one and wait for everyone to finish? You just select and, yeah. You select one and that's it. No, the card czar never participates in the round. Card czar is the one who chooses the winner. They cannot get a point in that round when they're the card czar. Now, Goblin, once you have chosen your card, you have to click the confirm selection on the left under the black card. Then the card will be played. Because we're still waiting on you, Goblin. So it's the confirm selection. After selecting the white card, you have to push confirm selection. Okay, so I didn't believe the rumors about getting her in her pants politely until I saw the videos. I didn't believe the rumors about dog cum until I saw the videos. I didn't believe the rumors about jerking off on an unconscious friend's feet until I saw the videos. I didn't believe the rumors about dead babies until I saw the videos. I didn't believe the rumors about Shaquille O'Neal's acting career until I saw the videos. Go ahead, Gabe. Choose the winner. Quite the selection of cards, man. But now you see, Goblin, how fun this game can be. And Nathan wins with getting in her pants politely. Yeah, the Tsar doesn't participate. The Tsar is the one who chooses the winner, but they cannot get a point from that round when they are the card Tsar. That's how it goes. In a world ravaged by blank, our only solace is blank. So now you have to choose in order, Goblin. You first choose for the first blank, and then you choose for the second blank. Remember, if you say go ahead on stream, there's always the stream delay. Wait, right, of course. So in a world ravaged by blank, our only solace is blank. Toughy, 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 toughy. Goblin, you have to choose the white cards separately. But I guess you got it already. Everybody's waiting on me right now. Alright. In a world ravaged by the Virginia Tech Massacre, our only solace is a mime having a stroke. In a world ravaged by Lunchables, our only solace is ethnic cleansing. In a world ravaged by the Great Depression, our only solace is Second Life. In a world ravaged by scrotal frostbite, our only solace is Hot Pockets. That makes sense. In a world ravaged by jizz, our only solace is Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum. Okay, okay. That last one. Well, Nathan, it's your choice. Go ahead. Go ahead and choose the winner. I wouldn't even know which one to choose. Kind of an interesting, yeah. Way to go, Goblin. You got your first point. Woo. Well done. Lady Gaga has revealed her new dress will be made of a blank. Can't wait to see the answers for this. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder if Jace is gonna get the point because he always gets my sense of humor. I hope you guys like the music selection. Like I said, it's just the royalty-free music that I have. Alright, Lady Gaga has revealed her new dress will be made of Rush Limbaugh's soft, shitty body. Lady Gaga has revealed her new dress will be made of a piñata full of scorpions, man meat, a horny dragon, a prehensile penis. So many good choices here. Should I go for the obvious or should I go for the weird? I mean, there's too many good choices here. Okay, those two will be dropped down. I will not choose those two, so it's those three. Lady Gaga's dress will be made of... Yeah, she did wear a dress made of meat once. Yes, she did. I think it was bacon or something like that. She was weird. She's always been weird with her dress choices. Each to their own, I guess. I'll go with the weird. A piñata full of scorpions. That would be the weirdest dress ever. So, yeah. Congrats, Gabe, for a point. You sometimes wish you'd encounter blank while all alone in the woods with a bottle of lube. I'll go with this one. That's a good choice for my cards. How's everybody else doing over there in the stream? Those who are not playing. Curious to see how this game works. Well, you're seeing it right now, Petri. It's not too difficult of a game to understand. I mean, Goblin is playing this game for the first time and he already has a point. And this is the fourth round that we're going for right now. Okay. You sometimes wish you'd encounter slow motion while all alone in the woods with a bottle of lube. You wish you encounter Lance Armstrong's missing testicle. You wish you encounter a spastic nerd. You wish you'd encounter a spider furry who isn't even into bondage. Or you wish you'd encountered Robert Downey Jr. while all alone in the woods with a bottle of lube. Alright, Jace. Who wins? Hey! My spider furry who isn't even into bondage. I don't know, I just had that card. I'm SpiderMwa, and I had a spider card. Go. There's a new dance in Gallifrey. It's called the Blank. What kind of a new dance could the Time Lords dance to? Gallifrey is the whole world of the Time Lords. It's a Doctor Who thing. The Lance Vance dance. Okay, there's a new dance on Gallifrey. It's called the Fisting. It's called the Jibber Jabber. It's called Mr. Fancy Pants. It's called the two midgets shitting into a box. It's called the Gay. I just recently finally got through all of Doctor Who, Goblin. The new dance is the two midgets shitting into a box. What a great dance. Mew is the only one who hasn't a point, and now she cannot get a point. What unlucky business. They announced a new Lego Doctor Who game. Rumor has it that Blank is an unlockable character. I think I would go with that one. And as I was saying, Goblin, I recently, a couple of months ago, got through to the end of Doctor Who, the recent one. So they announced a new Lego Doctor Who game. Rumor has it that Hey Arnold is an unlockable character. That one gay Teletubby is an unlockable character. Former President George W. Box is an unlockable character. Ronald Reagan is an unlockable character. Or Boris the Soviet Love Hammer is an unlockable character. Quite the choices. But yeah, back to Goblin and Doctor Who. I have now seen all of Doctor Who. Hey, I got that one gay Teletubby. Yay! In all of space and time, you decide that Blank is a good choice? Interesting question. But yeah, I started like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, right at the beginning of Doctor Who. I do mean the old Doctor Who from the 60s. I started to watch it, and just like last November, I finally caught up to the current Doctor Who. It took me 4 years to watch all of it. So in all of space and time, you decide that Blank is a good choice. So you've binge watched 40-50 years worth of Doctor Who. Yep. All of it. think I missed one movie. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. But otherwise, I watched all of it. The only thing I didn't watch was the 8th Doctor things. But those were... I don't remember. I don't know where they were. Were they stage acts or something, so there are no videos of it. Or maybe it was a radio play or something. But there was an 8th Doctor that wasn't on TV. No, the movies are just extra long TV episodes. Like 1.5 hour episodes. But they're called movies because they're like bigger budget and all that. Reminds you of that summer vacation that you bought your Stargate 1 box. Cool. Stargate was a good show. I liked it. Stargate 1. So in all of space and time, you decide that a fur pile is a good choice. Winking at old people is a good choice. Getting married, having a few kids, buying some stuff, retiring to Florida and dying is a good choice. Discovering that it's never just a big vagina is a good choice. Incest is a good choice. Even the episodes that don't exist because of lack of proper care of the reels and that warehouse fire destroying too many episodes for its own good. Yeah, even those episodes. I mean, hey, I won with a fur pile. I'm doing well. Watch me fail from now on. In the new Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with blank for the first time. Even those Mew because they have been restored, sorta, kinda. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes and production photos that people have gathered together and made them into a slideshow, and the audio is still okay from the films. It's just the video reels that got destroyed, but the audio still exists. So people have done lots of good work on either making them like slideshow photo reels or such and things like that. And others have added animation. They have made their own animation to the things to make them look like they were the real thing. It took you 2 weeks straight for 4 episodes per day and movies watching it all, huh? Oh yeah, I need to choose. Sorry. I was talking so much so. Yeah, the struggles with, there. Hannah Montana struggles with roofies for the first time, a monkey smoking a cigar for the first time, blood farts for the first time, teenage pregnancy for the first time, Blue's Clues for the first time. I don't think you would struggle with Blue's Clues. That's a kid's show, right? About the blue dog. Teenage men. Nice. I would bend over for blank. She would struggle with Blue's Clues. Probably actually would. Probably would. Let me just pour my drink before I start reading the cards. Man, I do need a drink. I was out in the cold, so my throat has a little problem. There we go. I would bend over for overcompensating with a huge horse penis, about 16 ounces of horse semen, dead parents, sex in your mouth, some kind of Birdman. Are you trying to tell me something? Or are you trying to make me reveal something? Hey, Specky, welcome to... And the first two do match, but I can't choose both of them. think I will go with... There. Yay, Goblin gets a point. Woo! Some guy... I would bend over for some kind of Birdman. I mean, that would be cool. Seeing a Birdman. It's difficult to explain to friends and family why I know so much about blank. Speaking of which, you should see The Birdman. I should. I still haven't seen The Birdman. I've heard good things about the movie. I should check out Netflix and such places if they have Birdman there. As per usual for your Zaring, whoever hits the closest to home wins. That's what I'm trying to do here, man. It's difficult to explain to friends and family why I know so much about... I got two good choices. I'll go with this one. So it's difficult to explain to friends and family why I know so much about Barney's rape dungeon. Angel-headed hipsters burning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo in the machinery of night. Getting high on bath salts. Adoptables with visible genitalium. Statistically validated stereotypes. Yeah, somebody found my Discord! I actually added that recently. That if people want to join my Discord, you can check it out there, and that's a permanent link. It should add you to the Discord. And I won the round. I know Jace. I knew the rape dungeon would get you. So when I was tripping on acid, blank turned into blank. This time it's your turn to give all of your points to me, apparently. I've never done this well in this game before. Never. I'm usually the one who loses. All the time. So when I was tripping on acid, turned into blank. Ah, thank you, Brad Drev, for the follow. Thank you very much, and there goes the joystick into the drink. Bing. And welcome to the live stream. Because you are a new member. Brad Drev 2. This is Spideykins Fluffy Butt. This is Sir Hoppington, very bleeding into the background. This is Blob Ross. And this is Boople Snoot. They are the mascots of the live stream. They welcome you here. Woo! Where am I gonna put you guys? They're so big and I have such a small desk. Just go over here. I need to choose cards now. Okay. Tripping. Something turned to something. Oh. When I was tripping on acid... Good song for this moment. The people's elbow turned into seppuku. Damn. Crystal meth turned into used panties. My sex life turned into the Columbine shooting. Penn and Teller turned into Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And a sea of troubles turned into an unstoppable wave of fire ants. Everybody's tripping balls. Yay, I get a point again. Because crystal meth turned into used panties. I swear, the game is not rigged. Can I join? Can you join the game? Yeah, you can hop in, you know. Let me just put down the link if I still have it ready. You can come and spectate the game and Once somebody wins this game, I'm gonna make everybody go away and, well, we'll choose new players. So you can join as spectator for now, but you can then join the game. So MTV's new reality show features 8 washed-up celebrities living with blank. But you can become a spectator, Brad Trav, and wait for your turn to be the next player in the game. Like Max is a spectator right now. Groovy. And I'll choose this card. So MTV's new reality show features 8 washed-up celebrities living with poor people, a micro pig wearing a tiny raincoat and booties, Scientology, a fart, obesity. I wonder what she's gonna choose. Hopefully my card. Poor people! Goblin gets the points. Mine was the fart. I wanna buy Billy Mays here for blank. An arcade has joined the game, so to speak, as a spectator. Okay, Billy Mays here for kamikaze pilots, farting and walking away, menstruation, surprise sex, the primal ball slapping sex your parents are having right now. I love this game. All these cards, man. Let's see what Gabe will choose. Surprise sex! It works with Billy Mays' shouting voice. Billy Mays here for surprise sex! Not really surprise sex when it's Billy Mays because he's so loud. The next Assassin's Creed game will take place in blank. Too easy for me. You would watch a reality show where celebrities have to live in real poverty and complain that the internet is too slow and nobody's around to make food for them. So the next Assassin's Creed game will take place in Toni Morrison's vagina, a magic hippie love cloud, historically black colleges, the Mushroom Kingdom, the texture and color of raw meat. Interesting places for Assassin's Creed. Ah, Goblin is having the phone call right now. You can choose Nathan right now, so I will become the card czar and we can wait Goblin there. Unless we can wait for Goblin right now. Hey, vagina, vagina, vagina. My cards are pretty damn good so far. 6 points already. I'm 2 points away from winning. Blank is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. So we can either just wait here, right? Well, we should just wait here for Goblin. He did say that the phone call would take just a minute. You all can choose your cards for now, but we'll have to wait for Prince. Goblin Prince, that is. So enjoy the music while we're at it. Ugh. I haven't done this in a while. Because I see, Pato, that you're here. So there you go. A shout out. It's been a long time since I did a shout out to anybody. I should remember next time Tatumi happens to host my stream, I should give him a shout out. Forget to do that. Forget to do that. So how's everybody doing? Having fun playing the game? I should be asking that from Goblin when he arrives. I hope everybody else is having a good time. But this is always a problem with, you know, online games with friends. Or with anybody. Real life situations get in the way. But that's life, you know. Can't help it. It happens. Gabe's having a great time. Nathan says, I'm blitzing this. I've never been this lucky. I've never been this lucky, Nathan. I don't know what's going on. And Mew loves CAH. Who doesn't? I mean, it's a great fun. Petri is apparently making food. Talking in Finnish. It's okay. I don't mind if people talking whatever language. As long as I understand it, that's the important part. I mean, if they just come around and start speaking in Russian or something, I cannot even read that. Never understood why they do that. Like Russian or Spanish people, they just talking their mother language as if we understand immediately what they're saying. Alrighty then. I mean, it's a phone call, so it can take more than just 1 minute. Phone calls don't usually last for just 1 minute, unless it's just, hey, where are you at? I'm behind you. Okay. Unless the phone call is coming from within the house. Gorbungas Biebersnatch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, language like that. And Jace just wrote perkele in Russian. Nice. Tack så mycket. You're welcome. Eikö? No, jos on suomen, niin kyllä mä silloin niinku saa puhua suomea, jos haluu. The only problem is I need to speak in English. Unless it's a specifically Finnish stream. Which I'm thinking I might turn all the Thursday live streams into Finnish live streams. Because I had a blast when I was doing the live streams when I spoke in Finnish. Mew's favorite white Cards Against Humanity card, wearing Nicolas Cage's face. Actually, that is a good card. At least you know Cyrillic well enough to get it. Yeah, I know a little bit of Cyrillic. Not all of it. I mean, my grandfather knew Russian really well, so he taught me a little bit about the Cyrillic. But mostly I've forgotten it. Ah, seems that the Goblin has returned. You found a slinky yesterday, you haven't been able to stop playing with it. Help? So, fantasizing about sex with just about every monster you encounter in your video game is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. Oral nodding is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. Wiping her butt is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. Jumping out at people is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. Chainsaws for hands is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. I wonder what Rooster would say about that, about chainsaws for hands. But I know what I say about chainsaws for hands. I say, get over here so I can choose you. Yep, cut. Yep, there. I say, groovy. Jace, you're a man to my heart because that is a good reference. That is a good choice, you know. Groovy. I mean, who doesn't love Evil Dead? Come on. I mean, Slinkies are fun, Mew. So it's no wonder you want to play with it all the time. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with blank. Bloody kids these days. Yeah, tell me about it. The only problem is, what are they getting involved with these days? Let's find out. Okay, it's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with the persecution, double penetration, living in a trash can, getting drunk on mouthwash, my vagina. It's a pity that they're getting involved with my vagina. I would have chosen that as well. It's a pity that they're getting involved with my vagina. Always at my vagina. Hey, Nero. The socialist governments of Scandinavia have declared that access to blank is a basic human right. Access to... And also, Gabe is saying hello to you, Nero. You can see the chat over there. Because the players don't have the stream open, because otherwise they would be cheating, so they're talking over there. So if you want to talk to Gabe, Jace, Goblin, and Mew, and Nathan, I'll read their messages there. So the socialist governments of Scandinavia have declared that access to serfdom is a basic human right. Tom Cruise is a basic human right. Access to sponge baths is a basic human right. Access to smallpox blankets is a basic human right. Access to existing is a basic human right. Also, that could be a given. Because everybody's existing. Jace has the stream open, but only the chat part. Now that's also a good thing. Tom Cruise is a basic human right. Is it though? Well, according to Goblin, yeah. Tonight on 2020, what you don't know about blank could kill you. You usually prefer keep it in English unless it's a Finnish stream, but you gotta admit, on those streams, you have much wider vocabulary. Exactly, Vissel. Well, it is an access to Tom Cruise as a human right. Yeah. Makes more sense in that way. As you point out, Jace. So, what you don't know about blank could kill you. I'll go with this. So, what you don't know about the Nurse Joy could kill you. What you don't know about The Force could kill you. What you don't know about Justin Bieber could kill you. What you don't know about smells could kill you. What you don't know about Pretty Pretty Princess Dress Up board game could kill you. I wonder what she's gonna choose. She says two good ones. Nurse Joy went with the Pokemon, huh? But then again, it's Nurse Joy. She is kind of an enigma in the whole thing. Using the Force wrong really could kill you, true. I'm only gay for blank. Only gay for. By the way, this whole time you've been keeping your eye on Speed Fan to make sure your computer won't overheat in the middle of the game. Good. Pretty Princess, what's your selection, Neuro? I'm only gay for the economy. I'm only gay for a real lizard that spits blood from its eyes. I'm only gay for the moist, demanding chasm of his mouth. I'm only gay for Mufasa's death scene. I'm only gay for surprise hermaphrodites. Current temp is less than 70 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that is hot. Hey, surprise hermaphrodites! Good to go gay for. I mean, they look like a woman. They have a vagina. Ding! Also a dick. I'm gay. That's the joke. I did step it up, Petri. I just won. One more point and I win the whole game. Okay, blank was sent to save blank. I don't have any good cards for this. Oh, God. I'm just gonna throw away some cards here. Because I don't have any good ones. Okay. A woman scorned was sent to save Cloaca. A box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid, was sent to save a squadron of moles wearing aviator goggles. A bigger, blacker dick was sent to save lovingly rendered dragon anus. The Chinese gymnastics team were sent to save panda sex. I wasn't done yet, Nathan. I wasn't done reading all the cards. But hey, this happens. Some people just jump the gun, you know. Even though I said the rules were that you let me read all the cards through before you choose. So what's the next Happy Meal toy? That's the question that Jace put into the freaking Discord. Don't worry, Nathan. It was just the last cards. Oh yeah, I could, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We make mistakes, you know. But just keep in mind that let me read all through before you choose. So what's the next Happy Meal toy? 3 months in the hole? Bling. Literally a bucket of semen. Snutsicles. Anatomically incorrect genitalia. I mean, I so need to get this one. Come on, give me the card. God damn it. Give me the card. Give me the card. Gotcha. Sometimes I gotta make a big chase out of it to get the card. Need to change the freaking game window as well. Okay, confirm. Yay, Goblin! Anatomically incorrect genitalia is the next Happy Meal toy. Nights filled with blank. I think I will go with that. I just need that one last point. Hey, Pato, I gave you a shout out about 15 minutes ago or so. Yeah, 15 minutes ago. So you're welcome. You were here already, but you weren't talking, but I still gave you a shout out. Were you watching Tatumi? So nights filled with teaching a robot to love, not contributing to society in any meaningful way, intimacy with the family dog, tentacle porn, civilian casualties. You were just lurking. Okay. I mean, lurking is fine with me. Not Hey, Mew got her first point! Yay! Well done, Mew! You finally got that 1 point at least. Maybe you can win the game now. Having a streak of points from now on. Blank ruined many people's childhood. Boom. So I wonder what ruined many people's childhood. Kappa ruined many people's childhood. Too many hair gel ruined many people's childhood. Doing it in the butt. Doing it in the butt. What? Ruined many people's childhood. Made for TV movies ruined many people's childhood. And rehab ruined many people's childhood. Neuro, don't say out loud my cards. That is a big no-no. I win! I mean, made for TV movies in the 90s and such. They were not good. Those ruined many people's childhoods. I mean, first you want some DuckTales and Tailspin, and then a freaking made-for-TV movie comes on, and you're like, this is not good, and that is not fun. So, did anybody ever have any blank white cards? I didn't get any blank white cards. You were trying to make a C64 cassette drive working while watching the stream. Oh, did you manage to get it to work? I'm gonna add more white blank cards. Let's say 50. Maybe we'll have a chance of getting one. You miss your load IT cassette drive for C64. Load it. So, the same people still want to play, or do you want to give space for some other people to play the game? Nope, didn't get it working. That's a shame. I remember my cousin had a cassette drive for their C64, and we tried to play Superman. And, you know, the Superman game with the lots of mini-games against Darkseid. And we put it to load and pressed play on the tape, and it loaded for 10 minutes, and then we get the intro screen and the game crashed. We never got to play Superman, instead we just played with Lego. Loaded cassette drives were easy to tune forking. They are rare. I would assume so. So the question still is, do the people who are in the game want to still play, or give room to others? Nathan apparently left. Batu, wanna join? Anybody else? Neuro, wanna join the game? Max, you wanna join the game? Or do you have to go to lunch? I mean, you have to go soon because you are on your lunch break. Anybody? Neuro, you will play. Let's see if I still have the link. I should. Just click that, join in. Oh, I didn't even notice that the freaking the chat had scrolled. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice that. I was wondering why why they didn't go down. The chat didn't scroll. That was my fault. Sorry. Well, I can always put more... There's a picture of a cassette player for the C64. It doesn't matter if you're not good with these types of games, Batu. It only matters if you have fun. I'll actually upgrade the player limit to 8. So 2 more can join. Yeah, Max, I did think you need to log out and rejoin. So you can play the game with us. What's the very serious pack? I don't know. Actually. Where is the very serious pack? Why can't I not see it? Ah, there it is. 59 black cards and 113 white cards. It's a big pack. Or just leave game in the top left corner. Yeah. The ridiculously stupid pack sounds like fun. Didn't I have that chosen? Where is it? I already have the ridiculously stupid. You can see the mark there. I already chosen it. But I could also add the very serious pack. Because it sounds interesting. And also, Gabe, I could put in the filmfiction.net pack. 36 black cards all about friendship is magic fan fiction. Pato has joined. Woo! I'm sure it says very serious, but we cannot take it seriously. And Max Lennox has joined the game. Woohoo! We got 2 new players. And we should have all players in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It still says Max is just a spectator. You haven't eaten in 5 hours. You should probably munch some lunch. Well, you can go ahead. Serious, a whole gallon of boobs. Very serious, indeed. But if you want to eat, get some food for yourself, Mew, go ahead and do it right now, before we start. Why does it, Jace, why does it say that Max is a spectator when he should be in the game? It even said that Max Linux has joined the game, but it still shows that he's a spectator. Not sure how to play this game, but let's try. Pato, it's easy. There's a black card with a blank on it. It says a question or just a line with a blank line on it, and you have to fill the blank with the white cards that you get. You click on the white card that you want to choose, and then you click on the confirm selection. And the card czar is the one who is the person who chooses the winner out of all the white cards. And we go in, you know, in a line. What? Max, did you try out logging out? Just click on the log out that is on the upper right corner of the browser. Click that and then join back in. Because if you just leave the game and come back, I think it keeps you as a spectator. You need to log out and log back in. I think that fixes it. At least I hope so. I'll wait. Do you see the log out on the upper right corner of the browser? You did log out. Maybe change your name? I mean, just log out and log in using a different name. Just go back into the first screen where you have to choose your name and type in some other name. Just Max. Maybe that will work. Even I don't know how these things work. It still says spectator for you, though. Yeah, it says spectator for me. It doesn't even... See, the storyboard list just hasn't updated above. Ah, so it hasn't updated. If you refresh the page, he's in as player. Let's see. There we go. And still Max Linux is a spectator. Okay. Alright. At least everybody's in the game. So there's me, Jace, Goblin, Mew, Gabe, Neuro, Bato, and Max. We're gonna play. But we'll help you, Bato, along the way to play the game. But I'm sure you understand properly how to start the game, at least. So everybody ready? SpiderMwa asks. Because Mew doesn't have any sound, so I have to ask there. I'm sure everybody else is ready. Does it explain in real life rules or Pix rules? Yeah, you should point that out because there is a real life card game of this. Not defined. Good to go. Ready, ready, yep, ready, 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 go! Ugh. I shouldn't say it in that voice. Ah. Sonic Adventures DX. Okay, since everybody's ready, let's go! And the first card czar is Goblin. I'm only gay for blank. Apparently we get this card again. Your MP3 player died. Time to play in silence. Mew is having all kinds of sound problems today. I wasn't expecting to get a repetition card, but hey, I'm only gay for something. Lots of good choices here. But I'll go with this one, see what happens. Yeah, that's the nature of random. You might get repeat cards all the time, you know, with each new game. Let the games begin. That's the title of this tune. So, Bato, you choose a white card, then you click the confirm selection on the left. There we go. So, I'm only gay for the entire Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Don't know, Tabernacle? Don't remember how to pronounce that. A sad fat dragon with no friends. The power of the Grey Skull. Republicans, strawberry shortcake sexing up a Care Bear and giving birth to Nyan Cat. A gentle caress of the inner thigh. Sperm whales. So, Goblin, what are you only gay for? Yeah! I get the point! Sperm whales was just too perfect. Yeah, I know I have a lot of blank in my favorites, but I'm just here for the art. Indeed I had, because I got the point. And also, Patu, when you are the card czar, the rule is that I read out all of the cards out loud before you choose the winner card. So let me just go through all the white cards before you make a choice. That's how it works. That makes it so much more fun when you just read out loud all of the cards for the choices. Yeah, I know I have a lot of sex with Pokemon in my favorites. Yeah, I know I have a lot of lovingly rendered dragon anus in my favorites. The gay Yiffy Club in my favorites. Spag Bag in my favorites. A can of whoop ass in my favorites. Moral ambiguity in my butt oranges in my favorites. But I'm here for the art. Mew chose too quickly! I did blank, like a fucking adult. So what did you do, like a fucking adult? Should I go for something, let's see, gross, stupid, or silly? Yeah, I'll go with this. So I did Judge Judy, like a fucking adult. I did Seppuku, like a fucking adult. I did the Great Dildo, Thor, like a fucking adult. I did global warming, like a fucking adult. I did a boatload of cocaine, like a fucking adult. I did hordes of zombies, like a fucking adult. I did the Bible, like a fucking adult. Or adult, as some people pronounce it. Like a fucking adult.
You may choose, Gabe.
Hey, Seppuku, yes. I had a few good choices, but I decided the Seppuku would be the best one for it. Yeah, I did Seppuku like a fucking adult. Blank is a shining example of what those with autism can really do. Everybody, let's get nasty. Ew, that selection voice. Everybody else enjoying watching the game? I have to ask every now and then. That everybody's having fun. I know I am. Getting so angry that you pop a boner is a shining example of what those with autism can really do. Live streaming on Twitch TV is a shining example of those with autism can really do. Screaming like a maniac. Adoptables with visible genitalia. Newfies. Taking a man's eyes and the balls out and putting his eyes where his balls go and then his balls in the eye holes. It's a shining example of what those with autism can really do. And being on fire is a shining example of what those with autism can really do. I think I skipped a card. Alright, I didn't read it on loud. I don't know. But there's your choices. What is the shining example for autism? Live streaming on Twitch TV. Are you trying to say something there, Neuro? So remember, Pato, let me read all the cards before you make your choice. Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with blank and would like your advice. It's TV, yeah, I know. I read it out loud wrong. But sometimes it's just your tongue gets so dried out so you cannot speak anymore. Ah. That should be better. Seems Jace and me are the only ones with the points.
Neuro, we are waiting on you.
I hope that leaning into the microphone is not too loud. I'm having some trouble with object permanence and would like your advice. I'm having some trouble with Centaur Therapist Jesus. I'm having some trouble with premature ejaculation. I'm having some trouble with expecting a bird and vomiting on the floor. I'm having some trouble with eating an albino. I'm having some trouble teaching a robot to love. I'm having some trouble with finger painting. I would like your advice, dear Abby. It's not just makes your voice more intimate.
That's the whole point about it. You can make your choice now, Pato.
Expecting a burp and vomiting on the floor. Now Jace is on a roll. The chameleon circuit is working again. Somewhat. Instead of a phone booth, the TARDIS is now a blank. And those who do not know, TARDIS is the machine that the Doctor, as in Doctor Who, writes in. But then again, I'm sure everybody knows what the TARDIS is. Damn. I don't know which one to choose. I'll go with this. The chameleon circuit is working again, somewhat. Instead of a phone booth, the TARDIS is now a Ugandan warlord, an oversized lollipop, hand bra, a horse with no legs, a windmill full of corpses, that one gay Teletubby, a death ray.
Go ahead, Max. Choose the winner.
While we wait for the winner, everybody else dance! It's the only way I can dance here. Awkward white man dancing. The TARDIS is now a death ray. How does that even... Not the most perfect camouflage, but hey. So, what gives me uncontrollable gas? My card was a Ugandan warlord. That would have been interesting to see that the TARDIS is just a Ugandan warlord and they need to open his shield or something like a panel on his stomach to get back into the TARDIS. Or maybe just go up his butt. I put 50 blank cards in there, and still no show up. I mean, if TARDIS was camouflaged as a human being, how the hell do you go in there? How do you get out? That was the joke in there, you know? They need to climb up the butt or go into the mouth or something. As in, not the best kind of a camouflage. Streaming on twitch.tv was blank. Nice. Okay, what gives me uncontrollable gas? An icy hand job from an Edmonton hooker. White privilege. A bag of magic beans. Lactation. Thunder cunting. I don't even want to know what that is. A balanced breakfast. An M16 assault rifle. I don't know how an M16 assault rifle would give me uncontrollable gas. Unless I decide to eat the whole thing. The gunpowder and everything would give me gas, I guess. I'm seriously curious about what thunder cunting is. Gotta look up the good old Urban Dictionary for that. Alright, it's okay, Max. Goblin also hasn't watched any Doctor Who, so it doesn't matter. There, much better. I'll go with this. Because that might give me actually uncontrollable gas. A balanced breakfast. So what's the next Happy Meal toy? We get this card again. Getting lots of repeats here. It doesn't matter, as long as everybody is having fun, that's, you know, the main point. You just looked up thunder cunting. You wish you hadn't. I can't look it up right now because we're playing this on the browser. So I cannot open a page or anything. You would see what I'm looking for. You casually watch classic in the Doctor Who, little of the modern stuff, but you hear the current Doctor isn't that great. If you're talking about Peter Garibaldi, he's not the current Doctor anymore. They've actually done a really interesting switcheroo with the new Doctor, who will be the 14th. A woman. So it should be good. A nice twitch. A nice switcheroo. A nice twist to the whole thing. Because throughout the years, Doctor Who has always been male, but now he's gonna be female. Should be an interesting thing. So what's the next Happy Meal toy? Fuckweasel? Bees? Bullshit. A cooler full of organs, my manservant Claude, flavored condoms, an ether-soaked rag. That will be an interesting toy for sure. You've heard the phrase, what's the next Happy Meal toy? Bees? They don't even know if it's gonna be. You've heard the phrase cog-juggling thunder cunt and thought it was awesome. So what's the gift that keeps on giving? Jeez! Phone. What's happening? Urban Dictionary, when you use the power of Thor's hammer to punch open the vagina of an unsuspecting woman. Okay. So what's the gift that keeps on giving? Mario brutally murdering Sonic? Crippling death? Spontaneous combustion? My vagina? Subduing a grizzly bear and making her your wife? Boxing up my feelings? The profoundly handicapped? Holy crap, man. Is everybody just now retweeting this? Yeah, lots of retweets. Jeez. You're about an hour and a half late, dude. Subduing a grizzly bear and making her your wife. Jace is getting the points again. My blank is too big. My spoon is too big. I could go for something from here. I don't know. I'll go with this. So, my explosions is too big, my skittering ovaries is too big, my just the tip is too big, my cockvore is too big, my frisky tentacles are too big, my skeletor is too big, my beavis is too big. Yeah, I don't have even my cards are really crappy. Yay! Skeletor wins! Always. Come on, it's Skeletor. Even if he gets too big, it's still Skeletor. Yeah! I'm Skeletor! E-Man! The CIA now interrogates enemy agents by repeatedly subjecting them to... Subjecting them to... what? I'll throw away this card, because I don't see any other place I could use it at. So the CIA now interrogates enemy agents by repeatedly subjecting them to a Ferropile, a Boo-Boo, drinking 10 5-hour energies to get 50 continuous hours of energy, Donald Trump, John Wilkes Booth, some douche with an acoustic guitar, binging and purging. Yeah, well, you call it a throwaway card when you know that you don't have any cards that you cannot use in other situations, or you know that it's a bad card in general. So they are called throwaway cards. You just play them because you know you cannot win with the card. Well done, Neuro. You got your point. Yeah, using up a rubbish card, exactly. But in the terms of this game, people always call them throwaway cards. That's what they do. So in his next movie, Will Smith saves the world from blank. So in his next movie, Will Smith saves the world from Jaden Smith, a super soaker full of cat pee, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an autistic knife fight, certified breast maintenance engineer, the Rapture, gay aliens. You wonder how saving the world from the Rapture would actually work. I don't know. Certified breast maintenance engineer, okay. Damn it, that was a blank card that I used. Mine was Jaden Smith. It would be nice if he could save the world from Jaden Smith, his own son. My gym teacher got fired for adding blank to the obstacle course. It was a good blank card, wasn't it? I thought it was funny. But then again, it was my card, so of course I thought it was funny. Yeah, Pato is doing very well for the first time playing this game. So, my gym teacher got fired for adding a slutty gay fox, bleeding anuses, mutually assured destruction, the Chinese gymnastics team, a spastic nerd, not having sex, a beached whale to the obstacle course. Quite the selection. The Chinese gymnastics team. Quite the reason to be fired from their position. What? Studies show that lab rats navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to blank. After being exposed to, let's see. If you guys want me to switch to Commodore 64 and Amiga music, let me know. Studies show that lab rats navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to all the single ladies, nunchuck moves, a sad hand job, the tail star tango, firing a rifle into the air while balls deep in a squealing hog, hyper endowed squirrels, a botched circumcision. I think I will actually switch to the Amiga C64 music. Because, why not? And we'll start with Flimbo's quest, apparently. Do you have only C64 and Amiga musics? Yep. I mean, they're the safest. Without any copyright strikes or such. A botched circumcision. Goblin got his first point. Yeah. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with a blank. No, you mean that no other systems? Yeah, I haven't downloaded anything else but C64 and Amiga music. Well, I can do it right now, since you ask so nicely. Do you want the shop music or in-game music? I'm assuming you want the in-game music that plays throughout the game. It's a good choice too, because Dogs of War has great music. Päätunnari. There you go. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with crying into the pages of Sylvia Plath, Roadhead, destroying the evidence, getting drunk on mouthwash, the harsh light of day, sneezing, farting, and coming at the same time, whipping it out. Is the music better now?
Ole hyvä, Visu.
This is the only way a successful job interview can end with whipping it out. Max got his first point. What am I giving up for Lent? I don't know what Lent is, so I don't know what I should give up for it. Lent is a Christian thing. I think I read about that at some point. Don't remember what exactly it is. But if I need to give up something for Lent, I'll give this. So what am I giving up for Lent? Friction? Attraction to pretty much anything with a penis? Eugenics? Just a tip? Grave robbing? A snapping turtle biting the tip of your penis? A lot of penises and tips here. Surprise sex! Would you really give up surprise sex for Lent? Would you give it up? Well, half of the 70%. Yeah, yay! I would give up friction. Then I would be frictionless. I would slide everywhere without stopping. Yeah, just enjoy the idea of having no friction for a week. It's just whee! Exactly, Jace. What never fails to liven up the party? Most people give up stuff like chocolate for Lent, yeah? But as I was saying, Goblin, 80%, 70%, some high percentage of this game is just nothing but the sex jokes and innuendos. Welcome to Cards Against Humanity. So what never fails to liven up the party? Hey, Atomo! This looks like Progress Quest. No, this is Cards Against Humanity. It's much better. So what never fails to liven up the party? Terabytes of horse porn, a hot mess, necrophilia, Adderall, going around punching people, raptor attacks, Sean Penn. Good choices. Yes! I mean, if a party dies out, of course you go for necrophilia next. After months of practice with blank, I think I'm finally ready for blank. It's from Formula 1 Simulator on the Commodore 64 by Rob Hubbard. Not a good game, but awesome music at the time. This is the title of music of it. Jason and Visu are arguing over on Twitch. Because Jace made a "that's what she said" joke. And Visu feels offended. Because he's not a she. After months of practice with blank, I think I'm finally ready for blank. So after months of practice with the Oculus Rift, I think I'm finally ready for having sex with my neighbor's pit bull. After months of practice with Vikings, I think I'm finally ready for homo milk. When you fart and a little bit comes out, I'm finally ready for the brown note. After months of practice making a friend, eating Tom Selleck's mustache to gain his powers. After months of practice with that ass, I think I'm finally ready for spending lots of money. After months of practice with the milkman, I think I'm finally ready for old people smell. After months of practice with when you catch yourself glancing at crotches of animated characters, I think I'm finally ready for the premise of every furry comic ever. I wonder which one she's gonna choose. The Oculus Rift having sex with my neighbor's pit bull. I wonder if there is a simulation game in the Oculus Rift where you can go and bang dogs. Maybe in the future. Nobody believes me when I tell that one story about walking in on blank. Really? Well, it's all random. Okay, we're gonna listen to this again. I don't mind. Do you guys mind? Do you want me to skip this or do you want to hear it again? I mean, like I said, I don't mind. The tune is too good. So, nobody believes me when I tell that one story about walking in on consensual sex, embryonic stem cells, dogs wearing panties, an oversized clitoris that acts as a functional penis, Bosnian chicken farmers, a gypsy curse, basic human decency. You wouldn't have noticed it's a repeat hadn't I mentioned it. Yeah, I guess. Basic human decency. Yeah, I don't think anybody would believe that. I mean, somebody's just being decent. Don't you guys believe me? He was just being decent. And it would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for blank. And that damn dog too. I remember when I downloaded this tune when I found it as a good version of the song. I listened to this like 10 times in a row. So I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for Jean-Claude Van Damme, 8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin, being really into monsters, Mr. Snuffleupagus. I never can read that. Right, Mr. Tiny Cheeks, assless chaps, doing the right thing. Mr. Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus. That's the way. Snuffleupagus. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. As long as you don't play the corrupted version of Winter Olympiad theme. I don't have that. So, we are spared. Ah, the 8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin. Would have gotten away with it if I hadn't been snorting all that sweet black tar heroin. I'd give up a blank to travel with the doctor. Yeah, Snuffleupagus. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Those who don't know, that is a big, giant, furry mammoth type of a character from Sesame Street. I'd give up a blank to travel with the doctor. Tied game with Spider and Jace. Yep. Jace is as good at this game as I am lucky with it. I'd give up the American dream to travel with the doctor. Good grammar to... Luhora. Being a dick to children. Anthrocon. One ring to rule them all. Waiting till marriage to travel with the doctor. I'd give up the American dream to travel with the doctor. Who wouldn't? I'm not even American, I would give it up. How am I maintaining my relationship status? Oh cool, I won, hey! So how am I maintaining my relationship status? So how am I maintaining my relationship status? Pooping back and forth, forever. Wearing a different disguise every day. Internet forever. The 4 arms of Vishnu. Being a motherfucking sorcerer. The primal ball slapping 6 your parents are having right now. Chutzpah. I guess to maintain my relationship status, I have to be Jewish as well. If I go with chutzpah. Max, which do you choose? This is what I do in the pre-stream when the music is playing and everybody's just chatting with me. So sorry if I keep singing. That's what I do. What's chutzpah? It's a Jewish thing. That's all I know. Being a motherfucking sorcerer. Way to go, Goblin. You're catching up. When short on money, you can always blank. Either spunk, sass, or guts. Yeah, it's like when you have a lot of chutzpah, it means like you're energetic and spunky. That kind of a person. It's something like that. Yeah, spunk and sass. Yeah. Chutzpah.
Hey, he's got a lot of chutzpah.
There's my Jewish voice. You're welcome. Do tell me to shut up if my singing gets annoying. It's just what I do. Like I said, it's what I do during the pre-stream. It's a good way to open your vocal cords, you know. Get them prepared for many hours of talking. Gotta warm them up. Somehow. So, doing singing during the pre-stream is a good way. So, when short on money, you can always become a full-time YouTuber and make even less than before. True. Pistol whipping a hostage. Sugar madness. Poutine. Tickling Sean Hannity even after he tells you to stop. Not sure if I want to do that. Look at this photo. Look at this photograph. The economy. When short on money, you can always... The economy. Yeah, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. When you're short on money, you can always... Yep. Mew, you got your point. Become a full-time YouTuber and make even less money than before. Yep. So true. Have a vocal opening stream someday going 2 hours. La 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 la. Have fun. Don't be blank. I'm going... It was a blank card. Good job. Because it worked for me. That was a good blank card. Oh, hum, don't be dumb. Hope people don't recognize that song. At least I didn't. So. So have fun, don't be some sort of Asian, a middle-aged man on roller skates, my worthless son, the folly of man, an honest cop with nothing left to lose, Dick Cheney, a box that is conscious and wishes it were a box. Nope, don't recognize that, Jace. But then again, you're into kind of music that I have never heard of before. At least in some ways you are. Just like you're into more weird movies than just general movies. Dick Cheney, yeah, have fun, don't be Dick Cheney. I have to agree with that. You haven't truly lived until you've experienced blank and blank at the same time. Ugh. That was tough, but I think I got this. I'm sure I got this. I don't know if I got this. I'm not sure if I got this. There's no way I've got this. I've got something. No hope. Oh. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. So this is what it would be like, Visual. 2 hours of this. I mean, I do have on this playlist, I have 14 hours of music, so... Still waiting on Max.
Max, are you still here with us?
I mean, Max usually enforces if he has to go. I think you need to refresh Max. I think that fixes the problem. I know you might be slightly pissed off by this, but Jeff Cape's Strongman Challenge OST. Well, if you were just suggesting the game, I might be pissed off, but OST? I don't even remember there was music in the game. Wasn't the music just this stupid? I don't remember the music at all. Yeah, that was Flashback, the menu music goblin. I'm glad that somebody actually recognized it. Ah, there we go. So you haven't truly lived until you've experienced making the penises kiss and a walrus with a beret at the same time. Morgan Freeman's voice and Daddy Foam at the same time. Mating season and glory holes at the same time. A lamb party and land shark at the same time. Power bottoms and hot cheese at the same time. A sex gobbling with a carnival penis and the hokey pokey at the same time. A semen-stained fursuit and puns involving the word not at the same time. Morgan Freeman's voice and Daddy Foam. Yeah. Nothing beats Morgan Freeman's voice. I wonder what it would be like with a daddy phone. In its new tourism campaign, Detroit proudly proclaims that it has finally eliminated blank. Let's put on a long tune, shall we? This is gonna be playing for the next 13 minutes. In its new tourism campaign, Detroit proudly proclaims that it has finally eliminated Viking metal, Neil Patrick Harris, genetically engineered super soldiers, Attitude, The Trail of Tears, Doctor Who, thanking your sex slaves. Yeah, please don't eliminate Neil Patrick Harris. He's a treasure. No, it's Settlers 1 Goblin. I played this during when I did a blind live stream of playing Settlers for the first time because people wanted to see me play it. But the version that I had of the Settlers on the Amiga wouldn't play the music, and Jace provided me with this tune which plays throughout the whole game, so I just put it on loop in the background while I was playing the game. It was cool because the tune is really good. Oh yeah, Visu wanted me to play it, right. And then I played Settlers 2 afterwards. Alright, I forgot to tell her. Forgot to tell Mew that she can select. Because she cannot hear us. Oops. Fun streams. Yeah, it was a fun game. I liked it. It was a couple of months ago. Yay! They have eliminated Doctor Who. I got the point. I'm 2 points away of winning again. Before I run for president, I must destroy all evidences of my involvement with a blank. I don't really have any good cards for this, so I'm just gonna use this because it's silly. Mew's been to Detroit once. It's about 2 hours or so away from her. It's busy, lots of cars, lots of traffic. You thought the place was supposed to be run down. Well, isn't Detroit called Windy City? No, that's Chicago. Detroit is something about cars. That's why there's a lot of cars and lots of traffic. So before I run for president, I must destroy all evidence of my involvement with Mary the Anthromare, Eastern European turbo folk music, goats eating coins, the Virginia Tech Massacre, the Great Depression, substitute teachers taking special interest in nature documentaries. Motor City, that's it, right. Because it was the hub of all vehicles and such. Marry the Anthromare. Yeah, I would destroy all the evidence of that before running for president. Fuck you! I'm a blank. I really don't have any good cards for this, so I'm just gonna use this one. My cards suck! for everything. Not least the car and black cars that we keep getting. I'm not gonna be winning this game at this rate. Bum 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 bum. Fuck you! I'm a werewolf! Fuck you! I'm a notebook full of embarrassing niche porn sketches. Fuck you! I'm a lime citra. Fuck you! I'm of offensively stereotyped African animals. Fuck you! I'm an angel-headed hipster yearning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo in the machinery of night. Fuck you! I'm a half-assed foreplay. Fuck you! I'm a brony. That actually is fitting for me, because I am. Here's my proof of broniness. The tiny Applejack and Pinkie Pie. Why is Applejack so... You don't have any green on you. Why are you doing that? Pinkie Pie! Applejack! They're actually two of my they are my favorites of the show. Who got the point? Me! I got the point! That was just a notebook of porn sketches. Yeah, I'm a brony. I've seen all the seasons of My Little Pony. Damn, more points for Spider. And I know Mew and Gabe are also bronies. Brony power. I'm pretty sure I'm high right now because I'm absolutely mesmerized by Blank. So I'm pretty sure I'm high right now because I'm absolutely mesmerized by the hiccups. The hiccups. A box within a box, natural selection, drum circles, a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. Princess Peach's cake. All of this blood. Also, here's another proof that I'm a brony. Around my microphone, I have this little rubber band of My Little Pony. You can see Twilight Sparkle and Rainbow Dash on it. I think there's nobody else on it. Yeah, there's also Pinkie Pie over there. Got the rubber band from last Easter in a My Little Pony Easter egg, chocolate egg. What do you want? What don't you want to find in your Chinese food? Just look at all this blood, man. So what don't you want to find in your Chinese food? At some point, I will learn to read. I'm still working on it. Yeah, Goblin is now tied with Jace. Cool. So what don't you want to find in your Chinese food? Poopy diapers? Barbed penises? PCP? Chunks of dead prostitute? Tumbles the stair dragon? A hopeless amount of spiders? Genghis Khan. Lots of interesting stuff that I don't want to find in my food. But Max is the one choosing. What does he not want to find in his Chinese food? Let's find out. There's a lot of good choices there. While other kids are doing PCP and H, I was doing PHP and C. So chunks of a dead prostitute. Yeah. It was a tough choice. Lots of good choices there. PCP Chinese might be fun. Blank ruined the fandom. So, Blank ruined the fandom. Speaking of fandom, and I actually today finally was able to watch Star Wars Last Jedi. I don't know why people say that it's a bad movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. There wasn't a moment in the movie where I went, well, this is just bullshit. I actually enjoyed the movie. I don't understand why people have been giving the movie so much crap. Luke was pacified. Well, he had his reasons why he didn't want to join in. So, let's see. Genital piercings, a gassy antelope, dem titties, regifting, obesity, wasps. Leaving your orifices bloody and sore, ruined the fandom. Well, I can see that this is a blank white card. The best way to hide your blank card is to use the same kind of typing here. Always start with a capital and end up with an exclamation mark or just a dot. Just to let you know whose card this is. Although it's a good card, wasps could ruin a fandom easily. It depends on the fandom, too. I mean, it could be any kind of fandom. Yeah, wasps. They can ruin any kind of fandom. Dem titties ruining thing? Lies and slander, indeed. Damn titties would never ruin anything. I mean, if dem titties were in a fandom, they would just improve things, if you ask me. I mean, titties. When all else fails, I can always masturbate to blank. Go with this. But some guys really think that busty women are never... Some guys really think that busty women are never be real fans. Also, be real grammar. Sorry. Sorry, Dave. Don't need to make fun. No need to make fun of people's grammars. But then again, it's fun to make fun out of typos. So when all else fails, I can always masturbate to Hitler's mustache, a mime having a stroke, me, heartwarming orphans, wifely duties, coughing into a vagina, Indiana Jones. Ooh, there's some sauciness in there. What will Jace choose? Hitler's mustache, then points go to Max. Nice. Mine was coughing into a vagina. Because that's so sexy. You might try it tonight. Hey there, Candy. How am I compensating for my tiny penis? Thou art the Earl. You can join as a spectator right now because the game has been going for a long time. Yeah, this is Alien Breed, the extended version. I enjoyed the extended version. It's about 17 minutes. You knew a lass who shaved herself a Hitler mustache. Downstairs? Kinky. It's alright while you laugh at your own editing mistakes. That's good. It's good to, if you know you have a good sense of humor if you can laugh at yourself. Especially when you can do stupid stuff. Candy has started spectating the game. Yay. Nice to have you around, Candy. I'm this close to winning. Just one more point. Compensating for my tiny penis. How am I compensating for my tiny penis? Spectacular abs, Auschwitz, getting drunk before noon, overcompensation, a lamprey swimming up the toilet and latching onto your taint, whipping a disobedient slave, more band-aids. Well, spectacular abs is a good way to compensate your tiny penis, yeah. I had Auschwitz. I panicked. I'm under the blank. Usually the case. True. True. Always them... Then the muscular men always using those steroids and everything. Huge, big muscle.
Tiny, tiny penis.
So I'm under the opposable thumbs, ghosts, kangaroo stripper, a gender identity that can only be conveyed through slam poetry, the smallest, whitest dick, the land of chocolate, a big black dick. Two different kinds of dicks in there. Will she go for either of the dicks or something else? I'm assuming something else. Oh, kangaroo stripper. Jace! We're fighting for the last point now. Goblin, there's always penis jokes in Cards Against Humanity. So how did I lose my virginity? Jace and I are now fighting for the win. Let's see if we get the final point with this one. Could drop a score goal down to 6 for a bit quicker rounds, true, especially when there's a lot of players. Why would I not be under a kangaroo stripper? Good point, Mew. Good point. So how did I lose my virginity? A kiss on the lips? Getting abducted by Peter Pan? Show me your tits! Smooth the jails. Making sex out of her, my sex life. This answer is postmodern. Wow, deep. Getting abducted by Peter Pan. That's one way to lose your virginity, alright. I wonder if it happened in the group. If you can't handle blank, you'd better stay from blank. If can't stand heat, make kitchen! That's what a Goliath says in Borderlands 2. They're so lovable, those Goliaths. This one might work. I say might, but I'm not too sure. Sometimes it feels great to throw away some junk cards. True. If you can't handle the 3 months in the hole, you better stay away from Darth Vader. 3 consecutive seconds of heaven, stay away from wet dreams. Historically black colleges, stay away from PowerPoint presentation. A surprisingly attractive anteater, stay away from flying sex snakes. Mandatory sex parties, stay away from clandestine butt scratch. The final circle of hell, stay away from my dad's dumb fucking face. A pyramid of severed heads, stay away from space muffins. Lots of good ones in there. Lots of weird, but good ones. Choose wisely, Neuro. Give me the point.
Give me the point. Come on, Neuro. You know which ones to choose. You know which ones are my cards. Damn you.
So mandatory sex party and clandestine butt scratch. Bato takes the point.
You have failed me for the last time, Neuro.
Nope, Gabe Space Muffins was mine. I never thought I'd be comfortable with blank, but now it's pretty much the only thing I masturbate to. I mean, it made logical sense, didn't it, Gabe? The Space Muffins thing. And the severed heads in a pyramid shape. Well, at least, Neuro, you chose wisely. Really, music? You have some problems with yourself? Never noticed that there was that kind of a glitch in it. I never thought I'd be comfortable with take-backsies, but now it's pretty much the only thing I masturbate to. The fine line between feral and outright bestiality, leaving an awkward voicemail, ominous background music, lumberjack fantasies, Total Biscuits top hat, being a busy adult with many important things to do, but now it's pretty much the only thing I masturbate to. Yeah, doing all the many important things so turns me on. Leaving an awkward voicemail. Yeah. Pretty much the only thing I masturbate. When I pooped, what came out of my butt? When I pooped, what came out of my butt? I don't have good cards. Let's go with this one. Who knows? Maybe I can get the last point. Jason and I really need to just improve our game here. We still haven't gotten that last point. But still, either one of us can win. When I pulled, what came out of my butt? New metal, 1000 Slim Jims, a live gerbil, fancy beast, Asians who aren't good at math, self-loathing, a look-see. Step on a Slim Jim! New metal pooped out. You pooped out new metal. Quite the volume. A live gerbil was funny. I thought it was funny. In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of blank. Dang, that last point is elusive. Don't I know it, Nathan? I mean, I cannot win now because I'm the czar. So I have to be careful not to choose Jace's card. But knowing Jace, he's going to win, because that's how it usually goes. At least last time, that's how it went. I was trying so hard not to get his card, but I always chose his card. So he kept winning repeatedly. We shall see. Alright, in his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of a farting chihuahua, home video of Oprah sobbing into a lean cuisine, Sonic the Hedgehog, Kermit Flail, a horny dragon, inappropriate yodeling, all my friends dying. Damn. Lots of good choices there. I mean, that will be annoying. That will be interesting. I don't want to ruin Kermit. And that was the, yeah, that but that one. All my friends dying. I just gotta go with the macabre, you know. Just everybody's just and Kanye West comes in, yo yo yo, like, come on, man. Blank, horrible tragedy or sexual opportunity. This card that I just chose works way too well with this one. Hopefully I get the point. You'd go with yodeling, that would be good for his hipster image. Eh. I wanted him to go more macabre, you know. Dark humor. That works. Praying the gay away. The invisible hand. When blowing $10 makes you think of a long night with a bunch of deer, a manhole, alcoholism, Canadian kindness, sitting on your face, horrible tragedy,
or sexual opportunity.
Let's see what Jace chooses. Will I win again? Or not? I'm guessing not, but... Yes! Ha 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 ha! You say that it's not really a tragedy, but it is! It's alcoholism! It can ruin a person's life! Bam! I knew it would get you. Yeah! 2 wins in a row! This has never happened to me! I'm so happy! I dedicate this win to Blobras because he's so cute and happy. Here. Okay, Mew has left, the Goblin has left. Candy, you now have an opportunity to join the game. And score limit, I will make the score limit 5. Because there's gonna be 8 players. So now there's room for more people to join back in. So Candy can join. Nathan, you can join back in if you want to. Visu, you want to join? Tumoke? Anybody? We can still go for one more game. Especially with the score limit so low, so it's gonna be a lightning round, sorta. Kind of. Wow. Song is about to end. Take care, Max. It was fun to have you. And play the game with you. Take care, Max. Bye. Bye-bye, Max. Alright, Nathan has joined. Congrats, Spider. Well played. Oh, thank you. Yay. Am I like the cool cat now? Yeah. I really should clean these. Not a good thing to put on dusty sunglasses. I don't want that dust in my eyes, you know. There we go. How do I look? These are like ancient, my grandmother's sunglasses. These are like, I don't know, 4 years old. Specky, do you want to join the game? Candy has stopped spectating and has joined the game. Yeah! And Max Lennox is still a spectator, even though he left. Damn. There's still room for one more. Specky, you wanna join? Visual? Double K? Anybody? Hells? Mark? Calling out to all people watching. You're a bit dizzy, but watching bro next time not so well this evening. Okay, understand. I understand, Specky. You'll just sit there and enjoy the show. If nobody else wants to join, I'll just put down the player limit to 7 and we'll play with these people who are in already. Nobody wants to join? I guess the people aren't even watching the live stream anymore. Okay. I'll wait until the song is over. It's a weird game, though. It's a fun game. And it's supposed to be weird. Oh yeah, Mew is rebooting. I wonder if she's gonna if she wants to rejoin. Or join the game. Hey there, Sharian. Hi. Should I live stream Dune again at some point? Because the game didn't work last time. I got to the unwinnable situation of the game glitching out, so I didn't actually finish the game. I'll think about it. I mean, Dune is a great game. Fixed the bug today that drove you mad at work. Well, that's good to hear. Never been so much fun. Never been so much fun. Everybody sing! Never been so much fun. Don't you about it. Can't wait to come to the time in this uniform, right in the sun. Yeah, can't afford to respond, but frustrating. That reminds me, I need to do a live stream of Cannon Fodder 2 at some point. Why do I remind myself of pain? I wonder where Mew is. You didn't know there was a Cannon Fodder 2. Oh, there is. It's got aliens in it. And it's a lot harder than the first game. And it also has a same kind of tune as this one, the title theme. A title theme song. I'll play it next so you can hear it. What Cannon Fodder 2 sounds like. You just remembered, Mew's laptop takes upwards to 10 minutes to start. Oh. Sharian, would you like to join the game? Oh, Mew is back. Interesting, no one ever mentions it like ever. I wonder why not. It was pretty much the same game, but just aliens added to it. Maps were bigger though. Mew is back. But does she have sound? I don't know. Mew, 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 mew. More. Killer. Is Mew here for reals or I don't know. I'm not even sure if Mew wants to play anymore. Or maybe she does because she did say that she likes Cards Against Humanity. But she's not answering. Should we just play the game with the players that we have now, right now? I mean, she can join in at any time, since there is one space open. What do you guys say? Yeah, they can join mid-game, yeah. Also, I'm gonna put up the blank and white cards to 100, so we will have a bigger opportunity to use. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's start it. Do you know how to play the game, Candy? I hope you do. I mean, you did ask for the link, so I'm sure you know how to play the game. Just asking, you know. Okay, blank. Pretty much the cutest thing ever. Okay, blank. Pretty much the cutest thing ever. Kill up. Oh yeah, Candy, do you know what my rules are for the game? I mean, I only have pretty much just one rule. Okay, wearing an octopus for a hat, Sean Penn, Nurse Joy, a bleached asshole, a sweaty panting leather daddy, 2 midgets shitting into a bucket. Pretty much the cutest thing ever. Hecky to you too, Tesla Plays. I'm sure you meant to say hello. Just mistyped there. Wearing an octopus for a hat. Pretty much the cutest thing ever. Way to go, Jace. You started off with a point. What are my rules? You let me read out all the white cards before you make a choice when your cards are. That's it. Rumor has it that Vladimir Putin's favorite delicacy is blank, stuffed with blank. Those old glasses actually started to hurt my eyesight because they have a prescription to them. So rumor has it that Vladimir Putin's favorite delicacy is blank stuffed with blank. we go. Bum, bum, ba, ba, do, 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 Okay, rumor has it that Vladimir Putin's favorite delicacy is filling every orifice with butterscotch pudding stuffed with some sort of Asian, a giant dildo stuffed with the helicopter blades, Donald Trump's wig stuffed with sweet, sweet vengeance, self-loathing stuffed with indescribable loneliness, a 55-gallon drum of lube stuffed with the Great Depression, fancy feast stuffed with Kaizo Mario. Yes! I got it! Got the point. Woohoo! Donald Trump's wig was actually a blank card. Can you join? We're pretty much full right now, sorry. We're actually waiting for another player, but she hasn't showed up yet. To you too, Zool. Major League Baseball has banned blank for giving players an unfair advantage. You confused Vladimir Putin with Boris Kasparov. Giant dildo and helicopter blades were yours. How do you confuse Vladimir Putin with Boris Kasparov? They're like totally different people. Also, welcome back, Goblin. Forgot to say that. Major League Baseball has banned exploding pigeons, appreciative snapping, making a pouty face, the penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On, interspecies marriage, and sharing needles for giving players an unfair advantage. My battery's dying on my mouse. Just turned itself off there. If the batteries are dying, have no fear, mouse. I bought new batteries today. So which of these things are giving players an making a pouty face for giving players an unfair advantage? They just go, and the referee's like, sure, safe. That is why you never trust wireless keyboards and mice. It's wired for you. Well, if I had wired, I wouldn't know where to put them. I'm out of space and everything. Just there's wires everywhere already. That's why I have wireless. It's just batteries dying. You know, it's not a big thing. After being a furry for so long, I can never see blank without getting a little aroused. After being a furry for so long, I can never see a hermaphrodite snow leopard, intimacy with the family dog, Italians, furry weekend Atlanta, Barney's rape dungeon, or Lola Bunny without getting a little aroused. Kasparov is the one who encountered a dildo strapped to a remote control helicopter. A hermaphrodite snow leopard. Damn it. I used my blank card. Mine was Lola Bunny. That was a blank card. Damn it. I had 2 blank cards. One worked, the other didn't. The only wireless thing you have is your Xbox One controller that came with the console, and you've already burned out the first set of AA batteries. Can't even bloody recharge them. Then buy rechargeables. That's what I have for my controller. My original character's name is blank. People can get really creative with this one. An OC name. Sorry. Can't help myself from singing to such great tunes. Okay, my original character's name is Cat Dog, 2 Knots, Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway. I am how babies are made. Crippling Death, Estrogen. I really like these 2. Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway, or I am how babies are made. Hi, how are you? What's your name? I am how babies are made. That's the first name or the last name? I gotta go with this one. The Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Just too good of a name. That is an OC name. What have you accomplished today? What have I accomplished? Yeah, I knew that was a blank card. That was easy to tell that it was a blank card. I wonder what we're gonna get next in the music. Ah, Hammerfist. I didn't like the game at all, but the music was good in it. What have you accomplished today? Parting the Red Sea. Moses? The Virginia Tech Massacre. Moses? Being a motherfucking box. Natural male enhancement. Swiftly achieving orgasm. A big hoopla about nothing. My card didn't even compare to the other geniuses in this. Mine was just being a motherfucking box. So again, blank, horrible tragedy, or sexual opportunity. That's a good one for it. Shouldn't have been swiveling that much. I'll leave the head bobbing to Rare Parrot. No, it doesn't work. You always do like, fuck you, I'm a, or being a fucking type cards. Yeah. They're fun. You know, got that attitude in them. So, The tiniest shred of evidence that God is real, pumping out a baby every 9 months, a dick so big you have to give it a hug job, sudden poop explosion disease, age-headed hipster burning Boris the Soviet love hammer, horrible tragedy,
Or sexy opportunity.
One of these could be the either or. Yeah, the sudden poop explosion disease. Disgusting, I know. What's there a ton of in heaven? I'll go with this one. This is the half pipe, snowboard half pipe from Ski or Die. So what's there a ton of in heaven? Sexy pillow fights, party poopers, Twitch streamers, aborted fetuses, animal genitalia, Jewish fraternities. Good choices, all of them. Sexy pillow fights. Good choice. Mine was Jewish fraternities. The first rule of Jade Club is blank. I gotta get rid of this one card because there's nowhere I can use it properly. Although here it kind of makes sense. Who's Jade? Probably something to do with furries. At least that's what I'm assuming, that it's something to do with furries. The first rule of Jade Club is, Master Chief, not giving a shit about the third world. Don't talk about Jade Club. There's a blank card. World peace, you must construct additional pylons. My vagina. You must construct additional pylons. I wonder if I can get my hands on StarCraft, the first game. Yeah, don't talk about fine Jade Club. Yeah. That was a blank card. That was a good one, though. My spoon is too big. I mean, my blank is too big. You go in there, Candy. That was a very, very good use of a blank card. So my blank is too big. I'll go with this one. I really don't have good cards right now for this kind of a situation. Damn it. My spoon is too big. Appropriate. My persecution is too big. My spec bag is too big. Your character here is too big. My Dick Cheney is too big. My African children is too big. If somebody really had this card, kudos to you. But if that's a blank card, good thing you know your memes. Yeah, Dick Cheney is too big. My spoon is too big. I am a banana. Blank Game of the Year Edition. Yeah, blank Game of the Year Edition. My anus is leaking. Yay! My anus is leaking. Yay! If your African children are too big, you're probably feeding them too much. Yeah, I'm going to help. Welcome to Cards Against Humanity. We're all going to help. Game of the Year Edition. Gotta go with this one. Oh yeah, bleeding, not leaking. What am I... leaking? It's supposed to be bleeding. Yeah. My anus is bleeding! Yay! I should watch those again. They're so funny. Godye equals Game of the Year Edition. Smart. Disco Fever, Game of the Year Edition. Pirate Hookers, Game of the Year Edition. Being Prison Gay, Game of the Year Edition. Velcro. And amputees. Hey, Pirate Hookers, I win! I got the point. What is love without blank? It's okay, Candy. Nathan made the same goof and Mew as well. But it's okay. We just get into the game, you know. Get so into the game that you cannot wait. I understand that. Because the game is too much fun. Boom, 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 boom. So what is love without getting your dick stuck in a Chinese finger trap with another dick? What is love without ominous background music? What is love without an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours? What is love without leveling up? What is intimacy? What is love without intimacy problems? And what is love without Hooters? Oh, so many good choices here. I'll choose this one. Yay! An erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. I mean, that's just pure love. What's that sound? Yeah, 4 hours. It's called priapism. Painful. So what's that sound? So what's that sound? Auto-cannibalism? A magic hippie love cloud? Michael Jackson? Beefing over turf? Eating the last known bison? A mopey zoo lion? Interesting cards. Choose wisely, Jace. Nice choice. A mopey zoo lion. Gee. Dustin Browder demands more blank in StarCraft. I don't know who that is, but I do know the game. I really need to find a better version of this song. I forgot to do that. That's what a mopey zoo lion sounds like. So Dustin Browder demands more blank in StarCraft. That's a good choice. Clown Strippers, Will Smith, Centaurs, Nickelback, Pylons, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in StarCraft. That blank card is obvious. I will not pick fucking pylons, sorry.
But you must construct additional pylons.
Or maybe you need to gather some more Vespine gas. I mean, pylons is just the obvious choice. I mean, that's what you do in the game anyway. Yeah, I win! 3 games won in a row! What? What? Am I just somehow better at this game now? 3 in a row! This never happens. Never has happened. In every game I've played of Cards Against Humanity, I always don't get points. You almost picked the Clown Strippers. Well, if you had, the game would be going still. Yep, Goblin, I won again. 3 in a row, or in other words, every game. Yeah. I guess it was my turn this time to win all the games. Anyway, I think this is a good enough stopping point for the stream. I mean, 3 games, 3 hours of streaming. I had a good time. I had a good time here. Madness! Madness! This Cards Against Humanity! You think that certain people might have been watching my stream so they could help me win? Maybe. Maybe some people cheated. But I trust everybody. I don't think anybody cheated, you know. Now that everyone's in the zone, add some cards to Mwa deck. Yeah, actually, for the longest of time, Chase has been trying to make a SpiderMwa specified deck for Cards Against Humanity. So if we can get enough cards, black and white cards for the deck, we could add it here into the game and we could play another game of Cards Against Humanity in the future using that deck in the game itself. We could aim for that, no? But for now, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. I had a great time playing this game with you guys. I mean, this was super fun. We really should do this again at some point. Maybe even try to get the voice chat to go as well, because this game is a lot more fun when everybody's chatting together in voice chat. We could do that over on Discord or some other way. I don't know what kind of cards are added in there. I don't think English is a language thing. I mean, you can turn that easily into a black card, like blank, it's a language, or English, it's a blank type of a card or something. But just go look it up, go look up the deck and see what's there and add your own stuff in there. If they already exist there, then don't worry about it. But in the future, we're gonna play more of Cards Against Humanity. I'm sure of it. But for now, you guys take care of yourselves. And remember, Cards Against Humanity is a great game. Go play it. Go play it some more. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. Don't know what I'll be playing then, but we're all gonna find it out. So you guys take care. And remember, Gabriel is not as funny as he thinks. Oh, you're funny enough, Gabriel. You have your moments. It's not easy. Another adventure game? I don't know. Well, Sunday is the Commodore 64 Amiga day, so gonna be playing Commodore 64 or Amiga. We'll see. So, I'll see you guys then. You take care now. And bye. At least I don't need to look up for music that I will play at the end of the stream. Because it's already playing there. So I'll see you guys then. Okay.
Bye. Bye, says Bubblesnoot. Boop them all, Bubblesnoot. Boop, 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 boop.